Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Keeping It 100% with Ewatomi. And if you're new to this channel, please try to subscribe and like this video. So now I bring you this odd gist. I read on the internet somewhere where a nurse in the UK got deported because her husband reported her to the board of nursing over there, stating that she faked the IELTS exam before she could get to work there. You know, if you're coming in from countries from Africa, the European countries and the Western countries actually want you to do a test, an English test, just to make sure that she can speak English and read English and be able to communicate effectively with the patient you're coming to take care of. I really see that as a little bit redundant because most of the countries in Africa, even if they're like South Africa or wherever they're colonized by the Ghanaian that are colonized by the French people, we still speak English. We use English as a means of communicating and teaching in most of the schools in Africa. So most of us can actually speak and read and listen and understand. Although accent plays a little bit of ways in which we try to understand what people say, but I believe that every tribe, every culture, every country has a specific accent to them. Okay, digressing from that, I'm sorry, I digressed from the topic. But now I just want to talk about this particular situation about husbands and wife and being, the only thing that came to my mind is resentment, because two wrongs, they say, doesn't make a right. The gist going around is that the guy was quite abusive to the lady and was probably hitting her or trying to domestic violence in short, not in case. And then she got the guy reported, and then the cops came, and then the process went to court, and then they had to like deport the guy. And the guy, in retaliation and in vengeance, decided to report her. One thing I really don't understand is how possible it is to actually have a fake IELTS exam, because I knew I did sit for the exam really before relocating, and it's actually a very tough one. I mean, you had to like go through all the due process. The cameras are there. They have people that like invigilates and supervise the exam, and most of the thing is done via computer. I don't know if now people are able to tamper with the results, because I actually don't think the result is being collated in Nigeria. However, that being said, I guess an investigation was actually done, and it was proven that she actually had, or it was proven to a reasonable doubt that she actually probably has a falsified result. And that being said, that too, it's wrong in its own. But then the husband, it's just a mixed feeling because both of them are wrong. Domestic violence is actually a no in any marriage. And if the person, the lady, I believe that even if the lady go to report the husband, which is the right thing to do, maybe she wouldn't have gone through the process of him. I don't know if she has to be a determinant in which the guy has to be deported. I mean, you can be separated, you can be file for divorce, and then he goes his own way, and then you go to the home. I don't know what their own system, I mean, what their own situation is. Probably the guy is a dependent or something, and that's why he has to be sent back to Nigeria. But that being said, too, but that doesn't now mean that he should go report her. I mean, I know that is wrong too, because if you have a falsified, there is no reason, there is no way, while you have to like come to the country to work as a nurse, which is a noble profession, and you're professing that everything that I'm going to do with this patient is going to be right by them. That means if you could falsify your results, you could actually falsify readings and assessments when you're having having to deal with a patient. And that aside, though, I still believe that that still put Nigeria in the face of the world as being not being truthful in our dealings with people. So when I had the thing that came to my mind is actually that the guy or the husband was actually be very resentful and was like thinking, no, if I can be here, you can be here. And the next thing is both of them are down back to Nigeria, which I really think it will make them to be able to regroup, reassess, and know how to move on with their life. So the bottom line of this video is just to motivate everybody that if you want to come into the country, I mean, if you want to relocate, if you want to jackpot, the only thing is to do it in the right way. Make sure that you're processing it right. If you have to sit for the exam, sit for it. The IELTS exam, IELTS exam, really for me too, I just did it, but it wasn't really needed when I got here. But it's good to have the certificate with you. Some countries will want you to do it. Some people would say, well, it's good. Some hospitals, when you want to work with them, would just want to prove that you can speak English. But some people doesn't really matter. We have Indians with accents, thick accents more than us. We have Chinese people that are here, Filipinos that do speak the language. I mean, communicate, and we could understand them. So I believe everybody has a little bit of accents for real. For me, I know mine is a little bit thick, and then I have problems sometimes communicating and pronouncing some words, and for people to understand over here, right. But then it's something that can be worked on. Over time. So yes, that gist actually got me thinking a lot and say, okay, be mindful of the person you're married to, and as much as possible do the right thing, because if she had actually done the right thing, even if he reported maliciously and say, okay, she did this, and they did carry out an investigation and it was proven wrong, then she will be in a good light. But here now, she's in a bad light with it. Both of them are wrong doing that thing. But I was just like, wow, if that's to say that is family family people following them around, that is the village people, sorry, following them around. That is what I really think about that, though. So I just say make I drop this little gist for you and then move on and say be careful out there. Know who you're married to, do the right thing if you want to jackpot, so that this kind of situations could be avoided in time. Thank you, and until I see you guys, adios.